Hey there, welcome to Women Blazing Trails. My name is Eva. First of all, I know it's been a long time since I've done a video. I traveled, I was in Canada in August. I just got back. And anyway, yeah, I can pull out a million excuses, but I'm here now and I want to talk a little bit today about reframing or like stopping your negative limiting beliefs, reframing and retraining your mind. Because, and the reason why I want to talk about this today is that I am a mindset coach. I have a mindset coach. And I believe that because we've been programmed, especially as women, and this, maybe even women my age, I believe we've been programmed growing up. Serve your man, you're no good. Just do this. You're too dumb. Well, I've been programmed to think all those things. I'm too dumb. I'm not good enough. I'm too stupid. You're a disappointment. You're a loser. You're a failure. And then you take all these because they're plugged in. They're plugged in pretty deep. And then you take all these toxic thoughts that have been programmed into you growing up, even maybe your first husband or whatever, and you believe that. So now here we are. So, well, I'll be 60 this month, but let's just say here we are 50, we're midlife, 50, 55, whatever. Maybe you just left your husband. Sorry, my hair's driving me crazy. Maybe you just left your husband. Maybe you're, I don't know, you're widowed, whatever. You're on your own for the very first time in your entire life. And you are entering the world by yourself as a midlife woman with all these toxic thoughts, these disgusting, toxic, limiting beliefs plugged into your brain. You're dumb, you're stupid, just serve your man, you're not worthy, you're not good for anything, you're stupid, you don't know how to do this, you don't know how to do that. So it's important for us. I mean, we can't continue on the next half of our lives because we just completed the first half. Here 0 to 50 is the first half of our lives, and now 50 and beyond is the last half of our lives. So you can't possibly go through the rest of your life now that you're on your own. The world is your oyster. You can do whatever the fuck you want, but you're not going to go into this world with these toxic limiting beliefs and all these toxic thoughts. You're dumb, you're a loser, you're a failure, you're too stupid, you're ugly, you're fat, you're dumb, whatever the case may be. And I had a lot plugged in. You're a loser, you're a failure, you're a disappointment to the family, you're whatever. So it's important to retrain your brain. It's very hard work. I'm not going to say, oh, it's easy. Just repeat these affirmations 5 times a day, and then your life is going to magically change. I wish it was that easy. And if it was that easy, everybody would do it. But it's not that easy, and it takes work. And I'm also not going to say, you know what? Just work on this for 6 months. And then after 6 months, you're going to be great. You're going to have all these amazing positive. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't take 6 months. It takes as long as it takes. And it could take you the rest of your life. Because every now and again, even for myself, as confident as I am, and I have a lot of, self-esteem and self-respect and self-confidence. I still work on it every day. I don't wake up in the morning and go, yeah, I'm full of self-confidence and I don't need any help today. I'm not that person. I have moments and I have days and I have times where I'm like, I'm a loser. This isn't going to work. This is bullshit. I'm a failure. I don't know why I'm doing this. Nobody's going to want read my books. Nobody's going to want to have coaching with me. Nobody's going to want to, because I'm a loser and a failure. I still have these thoughts. They still plague me every now and again. Not very often, but every now and again, which is why even I have a coach that said, and we have weekly meetings and all that good stuff. So it's important to recognize. First, you need to recognize what your limiting beliefs, what they are, so when you're going through a spell, let's just call it a spell. If you're going through a spell where you're feeling shitty, you have all these toxic thoughts, I want you to write them down. Write down all this shit that you're feeling. What are you feeling? They're going to be ugly. It's like what you're writing is going to be ugly and toxic and dirty, but I want you to write it down and I want you to have a look at it. Once you're done writing it out, I want you to have a look at it. And then another thing in order for us to get a handle on these limiting beliefs, in order to deal with them, heal from them, and then reverse them, is find out where they came from. Like, where did all these toxic thoughts come from? Like, so I have one of my limiting beliefs is that I'm no good for nothing. I'm no good for nothing. That was plugged in. I was a teenager. It was one of my uncles. And I will never forget those words. It was one, obviously, because it's one of my limiting beliefs. It was an uncle that said that to me. And anyway, so I kept thinking, I'm no good for nothing. I'm no good for nothing. Now, he had nothing to base his opinion on. Nothing. I know where my the toxic thought comes from. It comes from him. So now that I've identified, so what did he have to base his opinion of me? What evidence did he have of that? What proof did he have? Where did he get this limiting belief from? And why did he feel the need to point his finger and share it with me? Right? So I got to look at him and go, okay, so that was his belief of me. That's not me. That's his perception of me. And where his perception came from could have been from who knows where. I mean, I wasn't a stellar teenager, but I mean, I wasn't out murdering people either. So that was his toxic thought about me, and I can't keep bringing that toxic thought that he had about me. I can't keep validating that in I'm almost 60, so I can't, 45 years later, I can't keep validating his toxic thought about me. It doesn't serve me. It's a bullshit limiting belief, and it's ridiculous. The source is ridiculous, right? So when you have and I deal with it, I'm like, poosh, off you go, and I send it away, and then I'm fine, because I'm not no good for nothing. I'm good for a lot of things, and I have purpose, and I have value, and I bring great value to the world. I help dogs, I help people. I bring great value to the world. So, and I want you to believe that too. I believe, first of all, before I get any further, I believe that we all, in our own unique individual ways, we all bring some value, some service, something. There's something in each and every single one of us that's great that we bring to the world. So don't ever forget that. So next time you have a toxic limiting belief, toxic thought, whatever, write it out. And then once you're done writing out these thoughts, I want you to get to the root. Where did it come from? Who was it? Because it was either a mother, a father, a high school bully, an ex-husband, a sibling. Could have been anything. For me, one of my toxic thoughts came from an uncle. So it could be from anybody. So determine the source of that toxic thought. And then I want you to sit with that and think about, how did it happen? Where did it come from? And really almost analyze it, if you will, and then make sense out of it, because we can make sense out of all of that and realize that the toxic thoughts that you have and where they came from don't serve you anymore. That's not who we are, right? We're not that person anymore. These limiting beliefs and these toxic thoughts are not who we are right now. And that's the main thing that you have to work with. So that's just one little exercise that I do in my program, my Big Fat Fucking Beautiful Life course, signature course, and in my coaching. And I get that not everybody wants to do coaching or buy courses and stuff, which is cool. But I want you to at least, if you're ready to, bust into the world as a new woman, this is who I am now. I'm going to conquer the world. I'm going to do things. I'm going to live my life. But you're like frozen there. I want to do this, but you need to dig into your limiting beliefs, and you need to write them out, determine where they came from, and then squash them. Now, I'm not saying that you're not going to ever have triggers for the rest of your life, because you will have triggers. I have triggers all the time, but you have to learn how to handle them. So anyway, that's all I got for you. I just wanted to talk a little bit about limiting beliefs and toxic thoughts and how we can, because we've all been programmed. We've all been programmed. I can almost guarantee that with these bullshit, horrible fucking thoughts. And it's up to us. It's up to us to get rid of them, deal with them, heal from them, dump them, replace them. Switch them up. Like you need to switch your mentality. And there's a really good quote that goes, you need to switch your mentality from I can't, I don't know how to I can and I'll figure it out. So switch that. When you switch your mentality, when you change the way you think of things, then everything is going to fall into place and everything is going to change for the better for you as well. So I hope you got a little bit. That's all I have to share with you guys today. I hope you got a little bit out of this video. I want you to do some limiting belief practicing exercises, like write out some of your toxic thoughts, and they're all just toxic bullshit thoughts. So write out some of your thoughts, like even the ones that maybe you're not having any right now, but you know the ones that you battle with and the ones that you deal with all the time, you know the ones what they are. So just write them out and have a look at them and really dig deep into your limiting beliefs. We're going to pick them apart. We're going to dissect them, see where they came from, and then switch them around. So, when we are reprogramming our minds, dumping toxic thoughts, limiting beliefs, all of that stuff, self-help and your healing journey. And when you're healing your inner child, because a lot of this bullshit comes from inner child trauma, it doesn't, nothing happens overnight. And everybody says, oh, I bought a book and I did what it said, but, it didn't work because here I am 6 months later and I still feel blah, blah, blah. Well, you can't, it's not a one-off. It's not read a book and then your life is magically going to be better. It doesn't work like that. You need to work on your healing all the time. Every day I work on becoming a better person. Every day I work on, I don't wake up in the morning and go, all right, today's a beautiful day and I'm going to magically change the world and life is awesome and blah, blah. My days aren't like that every day. Every now and again, when I'm working, I'm like, I don't want to do this. This is too fucking hard. This sucks. I still have to work through it. No, Eva, it's not too hard. You can do it, figure it out, and stop being a 5-year-old. So you're constantly, every day you have to work on yourself to be a better person, to be better than the person you were yesterday and better than the person you were 20 years ago. Because you're not that person anymore. Every day you need to grow, evolve, work on yourself, become a better you. So it doesn't stop with a book. It doesn't stop with the course. It doesn't stop with personal life, one-on-one private coaching. It doesn't stop. It starts there. And then it's up to you to continue that healing journey. It's up to you. You need to put in the work. Do you want to have a happier life? And do you want to just be a better person? And do you just want to, this is the rest of your life now. We're in midlife. So it's up to you. You get to create. I'm gonna close with this. You are the artist of your life. You are. So you're holding the paintbrush. You get to paint. Here we are in midlife. Now we're alone. The canvas is blank, and you get to paint whatever the fuck you want your life to look like. You get to do that. It's up to you. Do you want to create an image that is still using the bullshit from the past, or do you want to create a brand new, fresh image, leaving all that past bullshit behind? Of course you do. You don't want to leave all that. You don't want to take all that bullshit with you into today and into tomorrow. We need to let go of that, because if we don't want any of that here or over there, we don't. So it's you're the artist. You got the paintbrush. It's up to you to create the life of your dreams. Nobody else can do that for you. Nobody else can do that. People can give you tools. I can give you the paintbrush. I can most certainly hand you the paintbrush. And I can also hand you the blank canvas. I can give you that too. But you got to do the rest. I can give you the tools, but you have to work them. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, right? So anyway, okay, I just wanted to leave you with that. I hope you guys got a little bit out of this. Don't forget, I'm going to drop a whole bunch of links down below. Please check out the links in the description box. My signature course, My Big Fat Fucking Beautiful Life. Check that out and find out how hundreds of students have already transformed their lives with this course. I also do offer one-on-one coaching. I'll drop the link down to that below as well. You can check out my website. Just go check out everything I have. Please do that. And don't forget to share if you liked this video. Please share. Sharing is caring. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Thank you always. Thank you for being here. I love you, and I'll catch you all back here on the next video.